Alright, what's up YouTube family? I thought I'd talk to you guys about people paying for stock alerts. I know some people might not have heard of it, but a lot of people have. So paying for stock alerts are just, you paying other people that are in chat rooms to go ahead and give you that signal to buy stocks or when to sell stocks. But honestly, if you're able to understand indicators, if you're able to do your own research and use your market tools that your broker gives you, you really don't need to buy any kind of alerts. You don't need to pay anybody to look at stocks for you. You can do your own research. Honeywell, completely, it was a good buy. I bought it around 103, sold it around 107, and I'm out of the stock. It was a perfect investment, honestly, because if you look at it now, the stock is at $123. Nobody had to alert that to me. I'm looking through the earnings report. I'm looking through the balance sheet. I'm looking at all that. But I just wanted to completely trade this company because it was quick money and get in, get out. But if you want to look at a long-term time horizon, go ahead and buy some and just not look at it for a couple of months at a time. So nobody had to send me that alert. Nobody had to tell me to look at the stock. I'm looking at stocks already. I'm seeing what stock is getting beat up the most, what stock is, on a rally, completely tearing up the market, doing really good. I'm looking at all that. I don't need I don't need to pay anybody to alert me when to buy a stock at a specific price or a specific time, because I have a lot of indicators that will indicate to me when can I buy a stock or when the stock can give me the best amount of return for my money. Because when you pay somebody to alert you for a stock, they're only getting paid just to throw out a pick. So that pick could never go up. It could just be a dud. Alright, and as we check out natural gas, I was playing this last year. I think I was, trading in between class or whatever it was. But I bought it around $40, sold it around mid-40s. I bought it on the case of the tropical storm coming in, and I just wanted to get a quick return, get in, get out. Like I said, once the stocks get a lot of buyers in there, it becomes a crowded trade, and as you see the stock start to level off at around $48 and start to come back down. That's what I want to get out. I want to just take my gains, get out of the stock before it starts to dip right back down and goes back to having me to break even. You have to learn when to buy and when to sell. Your indicators will clearly let you know when the perfect buy is and when the perfect sell is. You don't have to be perfect every single time, but we want to make sure that we're making money on the trade. We don't want to be losing any money. And by the way, I had to pay nobody for that alert. What I did was I researched and I understood the correlation between tropical storms, the correlation between any type of weather and commodities dealing with natural gas or dealing with oil. I mean, all you have to do is research for these things, and they're out there for free. There's no need to pay anybody. Also, these are the penny stocks I'm talking about, the OTC plays that never break out, that give you extreme risk. These are the type of plays I'm talking about. So as you see, the stock went from $1.45, dipped all the way down to 10 cents. This is within a couple of days, I think, and maybe even a day. This is the kind of risk that you do not want to associate yourself with. This is not the type of risk that you want for your account. I couldn't imagine losing that much money on a trade, but some people do all the time. A lot of people do all the time. These are the people that buy these penny stocks blindly. They trust their buddy. They're like, okay, my buddy's in at this point. Maybe if I get in at this point, we can both be rich together. But it just doesn't work out that way. You must do your research and understand the market indicators, the market tools. You must do a lot of common sense is with OTC plays. The spread is too wide. You can't make any money. This is not for all OTC plays. There are a lot of OTC plays that get promoted all the time, and you can see 300 to 400% a day, depending on what kind of company it is. I know marijuana stocks are hot in the OTC market, but I completely stay away from it because it brings too much risk. Too much risk is involved, and I'd rather just stay with blue chips for now since I'm trading in school. So I don't want to be too focused on that. So what people do is they buy these stocks and they're hoping that it's going to go up over time, and they're just going to be rich. So if you bought it if you bought it 10 cents and held it all the way to $1, you'd made a hell of a return. You would have made a crazy amount of money if if you did that. But a lot of people were buying at that $1.45 level and probably selling at that 10-cent level because it's a panic sell and they don't know when to get out. These are I would say unexperienced traders. These are people that do not know what they're doing. There's a lot of I would say there's a lot of retired people playing around with their money, and they just don't have the sense of trading with the market. And usually these are the people that are saying that the stock market is completely, it's a complete scam, or you can never make any money there. These are those type of people that do not do the research. Those are the type of people that pay for alerts. These are the type of lazy people that do not understand the market. So when we trade, we want to make sure we're doing our research, and we want to make sure we're utilizing our tools perfectly. That's what we want to do. Take care.